All right, we live about.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, glory to our Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us His truth.
Shalom.
Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right. I'm here with the brother, the Shabakwa, the beloved brother, the Shabakwa. All right. The beloved brother, Iraq. We decided to, the Lord had us get together. Not we decided, but the Lord gathered us together, man, to once again bring and present unto you the 100% truth. All right. The name of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai. Okay. He's given us, time together through the Spirit. So we wanted to touch on Sirach 37, all right, and 19, and I'll go ahead and read it. It says, "There is one that is wise and teaches many, and yet is unprofitable to himself." And we definitely don't want to be that individual, the ones that are out on the highways and byways teaching our people, but yet we don't continue to do the things and to finish and follow through with what we've been speaking about, man. We want to follow through and finish this work that we started. All right. Matter of fact, can we get that precept of how man not consider the end? I forget how it's talking about the man building the tower not
Sitting at the latter end.
Yeah, that how everybody should mock and scorn him if he don't finish the building that he built. So like the mind escaped me. How is that worded?
I guess I can get something while you're looking for it.
Nah, you got it.
This is Romans chapter 2 and verse 20. It says, or verse 21, Romans 2 and 21, it says, "Thou therefore, which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself? Thou that preachest a man should not steal, does thou steal?" All right. So just going into the main idea of the lesson. All right. We when we do, we do the work, we do our videos, right? We go out on the highways and byways and we preach. All right. But it cannot be overstated, right? Or underestimated, that everything that we're saying, we have to apply on our daily lives.
Sure.
Like we have to do those things. And there's a sense of urgency in this because again, we're on a shot clock. Yahweh Shai is coming back. And the scriptures talk about how we all have to stand before the judgment seat of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Matthew 12:36 came out the other day, right? For every idle word that men shall speak. And that applies to us too. That applies to us preaching the word, man. Like for things that we're saying out here, and if we're not doing those things, then we're going to be held accountable. Yeah. So I just wanted to bring that out to start out.
No, that's a beautiful point, because the scriptures talk about doing the words. Okay, be doers of the word rather than just hear. That's an action. We have to take action with this thing.
So I have it right here.
But it's good.
All right, this is James chapter 1 verse 22. It says, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face inside of a glass. And if I may say, because if you are focused on yourself, inside of the mirror, that's also vanity. Vanity is something that is done, especially on this side, time and time again. He's beholding himself, but he's not understanding who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But go ahead.
Well, no, keep on.
All right, fine. Verse
because it touches on that point pretty much what you just said.
Verse 24. It says, "For he beholdeth, so like, for he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straight way forgetteth what manner of man he was.
Yeah. So you know, again, not being a doer of the word, all right, and not just a hearer only, not being a hypocrite, but actually when you get from, around brothers, or you get from around individuals, who are you when you're away? All right. Do you forget your identity that you just, brought up? Or are you just acting right? That presentation you did for people or a room, right? Do you leave that place and act totally different? No. Consistency is a thing in a concept within the scriptures that is often touched upon. All right, continuing, finishing, right? We actually have to have substance and not be vain, as you brought up that word vanity. We have to have a certain level of actions need to be with us wherever we go, and just be a part of our character.
Baba Kushai, if I may say, because if you're doing that, you're really just putting on the show. All right, you're putting on a what's that word? A facade,
right?
Because you're not who you really are. You're being two-faced,
right?
And how about Shemi Al-Shai don't like that? He's going to judge you accordingly.
I had that the scripture I quoted.
Oh, sure.
But it's this is Luke chapter 14, verse 28. It says, "For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and counteth the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it?" Right, and that work that we're doing is a building up of ourselves, actually. Not faking the funk and acting like you have your shit together, but getting your shit together and finishing the job. Right.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. Jay can act. Fucking Denzel Washington. Yeah, he can act his ass off. Jacob's good at acting. That's it. We can do everything, but the hard job is actually changing. The hard job is actually transforming your mind. And that takes actual work, though.
Because that work is not done because of us. It's done because of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. He's turning us into the person that he wants us to be. Okay, we're just along for the ride,
right?
Okay, because it's to his glory. Right? The only thought that we get out of this is that we get changed and transformed into what he wants us to be. But so like if y'all got precepts,
yeah,
I had some.
Okay,
right? Because you had made a point about basically it's very common now in today's culture, especially the younger generation, with social media. Everybody wants to look like like that's the whole idea behind social media. The whole idea around social media is creating an online persona, all right, or person that other people can see, all right, and follow or subscribe or admire or whatever, right? But really, it's just a persona. The actual work that it takes, to be profitable in this thing, and just be a good brother. You know what I'm saying? Just to be a good brother, that takes work that people ain't gonna see. You know what I mean? I had a quick one. It's Sirach 23:19. It says, "Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts." Right? So you could be portraying yourself to be a certain way, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai sees you for what you really are. And that's what we're preparing. That's what we're preparing. That's the building. That's that's what we're working on, man. What we really are, not what we try to portray ourselves to be, right? We working on what really matters, man. The inner man, right?
And that's only shown through what you said, heart. That inner man is revealed through trial, okay? Because that facade, that thing that you're that vain thing that you're showing, that empty thing, is not going to be able to stand in this time, man. In these times, going into 2025, we see things heating up. All right, that facade that you're playing, that role, caricature, whatever you want to call it, man, it's not going to hold it down when you can't eat and they're pushing this see it, man. You know, and sincerity is necessary in this ministry.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, hey, the Lord is going to search you out and take you out.
And that because you went through you talked about going through that change, right? So what's going to get burnt away is that dross, all right? The thing that is not wanting.
Can we get Jeremiah 6:29?
But it's going to go through that smelting process, all right? And Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to want to see himself in us. I think that's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 26. I perceive. Let me grab it real quick. It says, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 26. It says, "For she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and the image of his goodness." Right, and that's talking about wisdom, and wisdom is going to be in all of us. Okay, but I say all that to say that Yahweh Shemel Shai, as he's going through that smelting process, he's getting out all those impurities that's in you, so he can behold his own face, so he can see himself in you. All right, and that's going and tying into the whole lesson. But
you want to hear my 6:29?
But like you said, the Lord is going to reveal again, right? The scripture that the title is, the lesson is entitled is "Are you profitable unto many, but not unto thyself?" It's going to be revealed through that fire, the setting of what this all your you look to be is going to be revealed through these hard times, man. Your house and what do the scriptures also say? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability at times. Like you're saying, that's what's going to have to be found within you, man. Like that's you can fake knowledge, but you can't.
Knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of your salvation. Okay, so that's going to be the strength of it. All right, but just to finish it out, you guys,
Verse, you can get verse 30.
Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 30. It says, "Reprobate silver shall men call them, because the Lord hath rejected them."
Yeah, that's what we hope not to be, reprobate silver, man. So as we go through this fire, the true character or the true nature is going to be revealed. Okay, and that goes through, can you handle rebuke? Can you handle inquisition? Can you handle trial? Can you handle, the things, the test that the Lord about to put through us? And we all going to see, because, hey, the Lord is sifting the house of Israel. He's searching us, right? Seeing if who's settled upon their leaves, who's comfortable, right? And that's a scary thought.
Yep.
We got to make sure that we are actually learning from the things that we hear other brothers say, the things that we say, and it's actually sticking. Right. It's actually, the point is being made instead of saying, as the elders been going into, "Con." You just saying "con." You don't even know what it means, man.
Yep.
Can I get this?
You got it out.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 9. Going into the Inquisition, it says, "Inquisition shall be made into the council of the ungodly." All right. Well, you got it. I'll finish it out. It says, "And the sound of his words shall come unto Yahweh Shemel Shai for the manifestation of his wicked deeds." But you got it.
I was just gonna say, like, inquisition is an investigation, meaning, like, case in point, you have buildings, right? You know about this, like, in real estate, construction, like, testing the integrity of a building is the most important part of the process. You can build the most beautiful, like, luxurious looking piece of property in the world, but guess what? If it doesn't pass the test to be able to withstand, certain mile per hour winds, right, or quakes, it's all for nothing. You just wasted all that money, all those resources for absolutely nothing. And that goes back to what you said earlier, bro, when you said count the cost.
Yep.
But whatever, what else y'all want to add? I do have something on deck though. Whenever y'all done.
Well, to see if you can maintain through all sorts of damaging
the winds. The scriptures talk about the winds blowing.
That's that. There's one in Sirach 34 that talks about the heat too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. To see if these things will affect you. It's just like Esau. Esau is going to try to come down with so much wrath to make you shaky and uneasy to where you want to go to him for protection and go to him for food and everything. Because right now we have to go to him for the one of all things.
Yeah.
All right. And he wants to keep you in that mindset whenever how about Shimmy Al-Shai has a better way for you.
Yeah.
Okay. But
see, and that's gonna be the thing too. A lot of Jake is looking at and I speak in the like Jake that know that they Israel and Jake that don't, or that don't adhere to the doctrine, they don't, they're in a state they believe that Esau is in control. Where's the base of your faith? Exactly. Is the Lord, Isaiah 10, is the Lord, does he have the rod in his hand? Yeah, the Lord has the Assyrian, this Esau, in his hand. Do you actually believe that? Well, that inquisition and inspection on your faith is going to be made, and the Lord is going to reveal that. So, actually, getting Edomites to kiss your boots, it's cute, right? But do you actually believe? Saying wearing the fringes, yeah, it's cute. It looks good on the outside.
Yeah.
But where is your faith? Yeah. Where, is it profitable to yourself? Do you actually believe in this thing or what?
Yeah. Yeah, and you could ride the wave on this precept. This is Matthew 7:24. It says, "Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock." Like the brother saying, man. Yeah. You have the winds, right? Because it's gonna go down, it's gonna go into that when you keep reading. 2025, what the Lord has prepared for the planet Earth and for the house of the Lord, right? 1 Peter 4th chapter. Right? The Lord is getting ready to let go of the four winds, and who is getting ready to be revealed. The scriptures talk about in 2 Corinthians 16, then shall it be known who are my chosen. That's after the tribulation. That's after the test has been, commenced. Yeah. This is verse 25, and then y'all can speak on it.
I can say too, if you have a neighborhood of homes that the storm goes through, and it's only one home that stands, the strongest one, just two, like they're spread apart. Not only they're the strongest one. That that's mercy, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like. What those homes just got the opportunity to do too? They just got the opportunity to buy more empty lots. Well, they got the opportunity to make your backyard bigger. Your space around you. That's cheapest land over there now.
Like Noah.
You come up.
Yep. And it shows that they had a strong foundation.
That seems pretty fucking profitable to me.
Boom. Yep.
So. With them having that strong foundation, those sturdy walls, that was built upon to withstand all the hell that comes, just like in this truth. Right. You have to know how you're building and how you conduct yourself on a day-to-day. You can't be out there wilding like a nigga. All right, you gotta come in and get your mind really focused on your how about Shimmy Shai to withstand these, dreadful things that are coming on. You can't be chilling Esau eating the king's food. You gotta humble down and you gotta take the herbs that how about Shimmy Shai has given us to conduct ourselves in our day to day. All right.
So I believe the point was made.
I mean,
unless can we finish this up?
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, it's about 3 more verses.
Come.
Matthew 7:24. It says, "Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock." It says, "And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house." That's the part of prophecy we are in. We're about to rapidly increase. That's the part we're in, because this is a parable, right? So this is the Lord is trying to prepare you for something. He's trying to convey a particular message. As the brother is saying, that during this grace period, we have to actually be working on ourselves, not just preaching and not working on ourselves. When Noah had the grace period between the time he knew about the flood and then the time the flood actually came and did what it did, he was actually building the ark. He wasn't just yelling at niggas. You know what I mean? He was prophesying, but guess what? As soon as he got done prophesying, he was going to the project, to the boat, to the ark, right? Which represents Yahushua, which represents our relationship with Yahushua. And he was building, the ark.
And that was a lonely process. That was a lone one-on-one kind of thing.
Yep.
Like that supplication, that work that was established, that relationship that was built with the work, right? That was a lonely thing. Just like when we're in this truth, like, who are you when you alone? Are you actually working on that, or with that process? Are you building?
That's
or
what
are you woodworking? So like that's the kind of relationship that this ministry takes, because it's gonna be known what you were doing in your alone time, whether you like it or not.
Yep. The next verse goes into that. Yep. Verse 26, it says, "And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand." As the brother saying, man. Verse 27 is the last verse. It says, "And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it."
Because everybody watched you fall. Everybody watched you not being on par with what was coming, But
I just wanted to finish. I just wanted to read that.
Is there anything else you want to go into?
You know what? I think the point was made pretty well. Like, hey, the work is this is a true work, man. This is a thing that takes action. It's a thing that takes change, although it may come with pain.
Yeah.
Right. Profit comes with pain. Okay, those are synonymous. If you want to make a profit, you gotta go through some shit. You gotta invest.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna have to give some time up. It's not no quick. It's not no quick way. You can't quick run salvation, man.
You have to endure. You have to endure. But it's how about Shemi Shai giving you strength to endure. Right. Okay. You can't think that you can get this on your own. Right. Yep. Just to say, because that's what I got from both of y'all. You have to be locked in, and you have to hunker down and get ready to receive the brunt of the hell to come.
Yep. Bro. The strength comes from, like, going back to the parable of the foundation. The strength of the house comes from doing what the Lord said do. That's where the strength comes from. That's how the foundation, that you're connected to. That's all, because your house is the foundation.
Yep.
We only connect to that strength if we're actually doing the things that we need to do.
Yep.
If you're not doing those things, then you're not really connected.
Didn't he say that?
So So that's all I had. You know what I'm saying? If brothers had anything else,
I'm done. go too long.
We'll close out with that. But
So that's a question to consider. Are we profitable unto many, but not unto ourselves? You know.
Yep.
But with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to our Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, taught us the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.